Breaking news. Kids don't know how to use reading strategies, so we brought in a teacher to help us with learning reading strategies. Here is Carissa Moore.
So how would I activate my background knowledge?
Well, first you would think about what you know about the topic. Then you would write or discuss your knowledge on the topic.
So how would I set a purpose for my reading?
First decide on what you want to know from the book. Then determine how and what you will learn from the book.
But how do I ask questions and answer questions before, during, and after reading?
Before you read, ask questions that you think will be answered. During reading, answer questions asked earlier or tied old information to new information. After reading, answer questions asked from earlier readings, then examine all questions and ask yourself if they have been answered.
How do I make and check predictions before, during, and after I read?
Well, before reading, make an educated guess on what you will learn. During reading, check and see if predictions are correct or incorrect. After reading, examine all predictions to see if they are correct or incorrect.
Okay, Carissa, but how do I draw an inference?
Taking old information and new information to understand what will happen next, like predicting, except you use information you have learned to guess what will happen next, like gathering details from the first half of the movie and knowing what happens at the end.
Okay, now how do I monitor comprehension and make sure you understand what you have to read?
Well, you always write, draw, or speak about the reading and reread confusing or favorite parts.
Now, how do I make connections with the books, such as Life and World and other books?
You relate the book to anything you have heard or seen throughout the world, such as the news and the internet. Then you relate the book to another book or story that you have read.
How would I visualize characters, settings, voices, etc.?
You tie in the characters in the reading to people you are close with in real life, such as their friends, parents, etc.
Now, how would I adjust my reading rate by type of text?
You speed, pace, tone, how loud, deepness, etc. All depend on what is happening in the book. Scary parts, fast pace, scared voice. Narrative voice, plain normal speech. Sad, lower, depressed voice.
Okay, how do I use context clues or chunk words to understand the unknown word?
Well, Tiffany, context clues require you to use words or sentences around the unknown word to understand it. Chunk a word to understand how to properly say the word.
Okay, Carissa, the last question is, how do I build my influency by chunking sentences?
Fluency is reading exactly like you would tell a friend a story. Chunking of sentences requires you to speak between 2 to 6 words in one breath. Take another breath and read 2 to 6 more words, repeating, breathing, and reading.
Thanks for all your help, Carissa. Hopefully kids will now know how to use reading strategies. This is another educational report from Channel 2 News.